I was a bit shocked by the distance. When I saw it, it seemed like it would take about 10 minutes to walk there, but I could see how that person was moving. There was only one person, and it took about a minute. But something was pressing and there was no steering wheel, just standing still, and the ship was coming towards us. So that's a ship, an airplane. So I'm so amazed from there, and I saw it like this.
The investigation process with North Korea is completely different, but the key point is what kind of location is selected for the investigation.
It seems like we did that. Where were you born? How did you come? And whether the momentum to come was voluntary or forced.
Is it a standard or something like that?
When I first arrived and the police asked me that, from then on, it was voluntary. So it's like this, my mind is blown. That's how it is. So naturally, if I'm voluntary, who sends me here by force?
Extremely.
It's infuriating. How could we have come all the way here if we didn't have a goal? It's not simple.
That's the rule.
That's what you should ask.
Yes, you should ask a doctor. I understand now, but back then...
North Korea was just all that, so they said. But now that I'm here, the questions those people ask ultimately mean that you can't just lie from the start. That was it all. I wanted the investigation to end fast, but didn't want to lie. I attempted to deceive about a situation because I was concerned it might harm people and become public knowledge.
I
tried to lie about my origins, but I was unable to do so.
Now, I understand what you're trying to say. Now, those people, whether it's that bishop or such, they've even dreamed directly, right? Mr. Kwon Ji-chi, who had dreamed of going to Korea and having a press conference, actually came, and if he really comes out, we're going to completely crush him. So we tried to hide that area a bit, but it didn't work.
If that bishop can see me, I'm really sorry. Bishop is bishop.
Now you can follow and come.
It would be great if you brought all that money to Korea and paid taxes and bought it.
There are many ways to go, so you can think and follow.
You can't come up knowing it. Then at the National Assembly...
The National Intelligence Service sent us an investigation that seems similar from day 1 to 10, with only minor differences in content.
If you go over the National Assembly...
What was the most memorable thing in your life?
It was a bit hard when I was investigating, doing it over and over again, but the repetitive investigation was too much.
It's too much like this.
I wanted to be active and exercise, but I couldn't, so I felt uncomfortable. Keep investigating and interviewing. To many, that's the same. Now.
The questions I've asked before.
Asking them repeatedly, almost hundreds of times.
I am facing
an interview.
The repetitive questions are always the same. Yes.
I'm mindlessly passing by, but I've been crying when I go for a year, and I don't know why.
It's so beautiful that it sticks with me. Yes, so...
The point is that I can't see it again. These people can't act again, so...
I investigated.
It was good that he became that person.
Different.
Other people were also very good when I was there.
I didn't have much of a connection. And then...
I found that, if possible, not just waking up at 6, but sleeping at 6, 9 is sleeping. It was okay, except for the fixed ones, but I just appreciated everything. So there was nothing uncomfortable or anything. It's just that it's hard to wake up at 6 in the morning and I'm a bit comfortable like this, so I control it. A somewhat disciplined life, and especially now, I have to wear only the specified clothes.
This is me.
This is what I hate the most. I escaped North Korea to avoid oppression, but the idea of facing it for 3 months here felt odd. However, I questioned why I should have to.
Going forward in South Korea.
I came here and I thought I didn't need to go through this hardship, but now at the end, all the teachers are saying that. They tell me to study that.
I study.
I didn't have the slightest interest.
Just doing business.
And I just wanted to make money, but now they have to study to live in Korean society. While saying that, I was the woman professor who was investigating. I asked her to give me her phone number, but she said it was not possible. So I was really upset while investigating. First of all, I was too upset about what she said. Then how can I contact the teacher? He said study well in the future. So first enter university and then he will contact, he said. So I really believed what he said and started studying while attending Hanawon even now. I still have the will to study, and now I'm completely settled. The saying that you must always study was a very big word for me. Yes, probably.
If you're going to contact me, I know everything about studying. My YouTube too.
I think you'll keep watching after seeing it, yes.
You'll see it all somewhere. Ah, it's too mysterious.
It's a bit like that. I'd like it if I just saw it.
But what can we do? It's because they work at the national agency, so what can we do?
Do about it well.
Anyway, while receiving an investigation from the National Audit Office, they first ate food in South Korea. Yes, that's right. What about our South Korea?
Eating raw food was uncomfortable for me. There's a certain way to enjoy raw food at its best, like catching fish and eating it immediately in a raw fish soup, which I enjoy.
I like that.
So attractively.
Spicy and rich.
Eating it.
I like it.
There's not much variety here, just simple stuff.
The food, so.
You know, our North Korean beef is incredibly tender.
So we use beef.
First of all, we didn't eat it because it was scarce.
Just like that.
We ate about this much samgyeopsal, but then I wondered why did they use so much beef? So, even just the smell of beef makes me feel sick.
So.
I couldn't eat many dishes due to the beef spiciness and kimchi, which limited my options.
Like radish.
Things.
Eating and then.
I lost all appetite because it tasted so bad. That's right.
Instead of experimenting, people avoid new foods because they're unfamiliar. Try it. If it's tasty, keep eating it.
That's how it works first.
A little bit of a feeling of regret arises from one point.
If you try that,
it will work. Now.
The day is going well.
Are you tired?
I see. There's none. So You came to interview me.
And then to ask.
You will have lunch, right? While saying that, he bought me beef with his own money, the most expensive beef, but I said I couldn't eat it, but he told me to try it first.
But it's too much.
Delicious.
This is...
So this is what they call real Hanwoo?
From then on...
I ate really well. Here's...
Because it's a food desert. They're trying to make food out of grass.
Like North Korea does with grass-fed beef.
Wouldn't it be a kind of cow that is raised, caught, and made into a stew, like pulling out all day?
It's true. The cows are dying excessively when I hear that.
When I see it on the grill, it goes sizzle, 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 right?
I do this with a brush and a razor.
If you don't run away and hold a hedgehog, the hedgehog will break, right?
Is that time?
Today.
Too well?
Doing.
It seems like you're doing too well, so...
I understand what you're saying. But our country's food was initially spicy and had a lot of onions, and now...
How about you? I am...
Oh...
It's delicious, but everything's delicious. Now...
Did you also adapt to that? Yes.
The sweet thing is much sweeter than what I used to eat, but it's okay now. If I eat too much of it, I won't be able to because I'll gain weight, so I have to eat it in moderation.
I see.
Too much.
Because it's a lot. This is...
In North Korea, you must buy and eat whatever is available without choice. While South Korea has a similar culture of gift-giving, North Koreans have no freedom and must purchase food unconditionally, which is frustrating due to the lack of money. If what I want to eat is samgyeopsal or something like that, I can't keep eating it. And I have to keep buying and eating snacks, but here, because of the diet, I can't eat it. So even if I see it, I have to not eat it. So this seems a bit more difficult. Actually,
it's more frustrating to not be able to eat while seeing it. If it's not there, I just can't eat it.
Can't because it's not there.
I would say I'm eating, but this is just a question because I can't eat it, even though it's in front of me.
Culture in North Korea is...
There were things like diet. There weren't...
I am...
Just Castella.
Like bread or something.
I really like that kind of stuff.
I ate it all, and then I gained some weight because of that. Since coming here, I've lost about 17.6 pounds when I was at Hanwha. I used a running machine and lost 17.6 pounds in 3 months. When I came, I was a bit heavier.
I see. But in our country, a lot of attention is being paid to dieting now. A bit.
I didn't know, but that's quite important.
You said you were in North Korea and thought you had to go to South Korea from the age of 14 and so on.
The Korean culture too.
A lot.
I've been exposed to, and people...
There are just things like that. I saw it and I liked it at that time.
In reality, with South Korea...
It could be different.
That's right.
Entering South Korean society after coming out.
When I tried to adapt in North Korea.
What differences did you notice compared to what you thought in North Korea?
In North Korea, I never really thought about it in detail. I never really thought I was going... But here, it's a society where you can make it if you work hard.
That's right, diligently.
It's a country where you can do anything if you work hard. The North Korean defectors in South Korea...
You said it's a land of opportunity, right?
We are truly in a land of opportunity, so there's no need to look back.
That's right.
Parents should live well, but I should also live well.
For the reason that I can live well?
There's no such reason, and now I think that's better than what I had imagined. First of all, I can study, and the system for timing is working very well.
That kind of thing is...
I didn't know that. I didn't even know about the Imperial apartment. And then I realized that I'm really grateful for that. I never thought I would receive such consideration. I'm really thankful, and it's a bit hard to think about it now.
What is difficult?
So, all situations are the same. If you ask what? There are many things I can do now, but I have to work hard instead.
This is difficult.
There are many things I can do now, more than I thought, but now I can't even sleep, and I have to compete in a tough environment. The Korean society is too competitive now.
You know, but...
I don't compete with anyone. I just try to learn step by step, but my heart is in a hurry. I studied fast, graduated from college, and had to do something quickly, but now that I haven't studied for a while, I feel a bit empty, and when I start studying again, English is really hard, and I keep forgetting what I learn. It's a pity, and I wish I could earn less, but when I study, I can't earn less.
So...
Even in this place, my heart feels somewhat like that. And what I didn't think of was that now, such friends in North Korea or such people would want to see me like this.
North Korean defectors are like that.
Thinking the same way.
Just like Mr. Kwon said, our South Korean society is not a perfect society. So aren't there words that are most commonly used in North Korea? War, battle. Honestly, our country's the same. We just don't use North Korean terms. If you live here, it's war and battle. But because of the form and method, it's different from North Korea. And also because I can do it whenever I try. That's why I say that. Do you think you are living the life you imagined when you said, what would I do if I go to South Korea and North Korea?
I think I'm on a better path than I imagined.
I see. Then I believe you will succeed.
I never thought I could study like this, but having the opportunity to do so is really great.
Good study!
What is it now?
Are you attending college? I am.
I'm currently preparing for college. I'll take the exam this year, and I think I'll be entering next year.
Then if there's no obstacle, which university are you trying to go to now? What?
After trying a few options and seeing the exam, the university I can hope for is now clear.
From there now.
If I get in, I have to go that way, right? Then, now, if the university I got into gets in, I'll let you know then.
I see, I understand. Now, yes, just...
I'm currently hoping for a university in Seoul.
Oh, in Seoul, yes, the national university I attend.
Like me, the National University.
Yes, I am attending graduate school.
I'm there,
The graduate school is...
Yes.
Living here, I've seen people being surprised and shocked. To be honest,
There's so much, what can I say?
even to express it in words.
It's just too much if I don't. At first I was lost. I didn't know the way, and I had an appointment, but I kept going back and forth, promising to get there.
So, I took the subway.
And traveled for about an hour, then again.
I took it in reverse.
We played hide and seek and with our mom.
Together.
Where should we go? That's what we're discussing then.
Who are we discussing with? But
I really didn't think I was this naive, but when I say it in Korean, I really feel naive and realize it. And then, now when I watch YouTube, there are so many strange things.
With anyone.
We all grow old, right? That actually surprised me.
what?
This is something I've never seen before. To me,
Our Kangwon Lee is doing YouTube,
this time,
Please introduce your YouTube.
Yes.
everyone, I co-founded Gangwonry TV.
So I've just launched it.
Though recently established, there are already 7 videos. Please check it out. I'd appreciate it. I will interestingly depict the reality of North Korea that I have experienced, as well as my recent reality and my daily life.
That's the plan.
I would appreciate it if many of you could find me. Yes.
Now that we're broadcasting together, I really see that she's a North Korean woman who's fallen for me. She really understands the content, and she speaks well too. I would appreciate it if our viewers could show a lot of love for Kangkyang Lee television. But can I ask one thing before we finish here?
Yes, it is okay in South Korea.
You have to date to know, right?
What?
Earlier, all the police officers were dispatched.
They asked if they didn't come. If you live as a college student,
There will probably be people who come into your side.
If so,
You have the intention to date.
I plan to date once I graduate from college and settle down in my place.
Are you not dating now?
I can't help but not be interested in dating right now. I can't help but not.
Not having it is in North Korea.
I did a little bit like that. So I don't have any regrets about dating, and now I think it's a bit bad to date different.
With a North Korean man and all that.
I think there might be something like that. So I need to secure my place to meet a good person. So
I am.
I think I can have a friend now, college.
If I go to college, man.
I can have such friends. And I have a good personality, so I have quite a few friends. And now I really want to become an entertainer when I graduate from college and get a job. That's when I want to do it a bit.
He's like, what happens to a friend? What immediately happens? What becomes a friend and then a boyfriend? What?
But I can't promise anything, that's the truth.
Yes, what would there be if there is a dream in the future? I am...
After graduating from college, I haven't been in North Korea for long, so I want to do something for the people of North Korea.
But
I want to start a business, and I've been thinking about going into politics or diplomacy, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about engineering, so I'm currently looking for something that suits my personality.
So, a little bit...
I will announce it after I find out more. However, now that I've lived as hard as I've come from the North, I will live as a person who does not disappoint the expectations of the Korean people.
Ah, yes. I will fully support so that our Kangwon Lee's dream can be realized in the future.
thank you.
Today, you've spoken a lot for a long time on NK television, and I'm very grateful for the valuable information. With that, I would like to ask you to say a word to our viewers today.
I have spoken a lot today, and I would be grateful if our viewers could watch my videos on Gangkyungri television through the television channel in the future. Thank you all so much for today.
Please also visit and subscribe to the YouTube channel that I, Gang Kyung-ri, am running, and I would appreciate your likes. If you try to study at the university, you will probably face a lot of economic difficulties. It's not easy to work while studying. And I hope your dreams come true in the future and you make a big hit on Gang Kyung-ri TV. Thank you for appearing. I appreciate it.
Why would you go to a dangerous place if you say you're going to the south? China was economically at that time.
Passing by splendidly.
Add beef soup to the rice at Gyeongdo.
It's it. The rumor is...
Spreading because of that. The goal is...
Thank you.